And this one is a mech-themed TCG, where players are going to be fighting in an arena against each other, where they're first trying to reduce their mech's shields down to 0, and then reduce them of all their health points. To start the game, each player first builds their mech by choosing a pilot and a core, and then players are going to be building up their deck with equipment, weapons, configurations, and support cards that all fit their mech's chassis type. Your equipment and weapon cards do remain face up on the table, but the rest of your cards are going to go into a deck that you're going to be drawing into your hand, and you will have to play them in order to put them into play. The equipment you have also determines the maximum core charge you can hold, and at the start of each round you're going to be charged back up to full, but then you're going to be spending that in order to take various actions. Each player is going to be drawing a hand of cards from their individual decks at the beginning of the game, but then the game plays over a series of turns. On your turn you get to draw an additional card from your deck, and then you can optionally draw a second card if you choose to discard one from your hand. You can then spend your energy to activate the different cards that you have in play, or to put cards from your hand into play. Putting cards into play can prepare you for future rounds by granting you access to new abilities, or healing or upgrading your character in various ways. You can activate one of your weapon cards in order to deal that weapon's damage to your opponent, considering any modifiers that you or your opponent might have, but your opponent might also be able to counterattack if they do have a card in play that allows for that, which can allow them to reduce the damage or have some sort of retaliatory effect. At the end of your turn, you're going to be checking any of your cards in play that are labeled with the end of phase label, which does mean that they do get activated at this point in time, and you're going to be gaining the benefits of those cards. But the game continues like this, alternating back and forth between the two players until one of the players' health is reduced down to 0, and then the other player will, of course, win the game. And if you do want to check this one out, and if it sounds interesting to you, you can go ahead and find it. I'll have it linked in the description down below.